2019 commencement ceremony for the graduating class of the Utica Academy for International Studies. At this time, please remain standing. Silence your mobile devices. Gentlemen, please remove your caps for the singing of our national anthem by UAIS Senior Valedictorian Trinity Jaslyn Lewis. Trinity will be attending Baylor University in the fall. Ladies and gentlemen, Trinity Jaslyn Lewis with our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Beautiful. Thank you, Trinity. You may be seated. Good evening again, ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Johns, members of the Board of Education, honored guests, parents, family, and friends, and most importantly, our 2019 graduating class of the Utica Academy for International Studies. I am Sean Green Beebe, the proud principal of the Utica Academy for International Studies. It is indeed an honor to serve as principal of one of the district's finest institutions. Before we go any further in the program, I would like to thank our UAIS band under the direction of Mrs. Gay Hofer for this evening's music. It is my pleasure to introduce our guests joining us on stage this evening, all of whom have played a part in preparing our graduates for this very special day. First, our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Christine M. Johns. Board President, Dr. Robert A. Ross. Assistant Principal of the Utica Academy for International Studies, Mr. Ken Vokes. Vice President of the Board of Education, Dr. Mary K. Dr. Mary K. Thomas, I apologize. Treasurer of the Board of Education, Mrs. Michelle Templeton. Secretary of the Board of Education, Mrs. Danielle Nosofsky. Board of Education Trustee, Mrs. Jennifer L. Priebus. Board of Education Trustee, Mrs. Kimberly Becker. Board of Education Trustee, Mrs. Kelly Rankin. Assistant Superintendent for Business and Services, Ms. Stephanie Egan. Assistant Superintendent for Teaching and Learning, Mr. Robert Monroe. Assistant Superintendent for Human Resources and Transportation, Mr. Michael Sturm. Assistant Superintendent for Auxiliary Services, Mr. John Graham. Executive Administrator of Elementary Curriculum and Schools, Mrs. Michelle Vandy Kirkhoff. Mr. Christopher Layson, Diploma Program Coordinator. Mr. Justin Spear, CAS Coordinator and Teacher. Mrs. Amy Jo Yoakum, Extended Essay Coordinator and Teacher. And finally, Mrs. Susan Fitzsimmons, Counselor for UAIS. Also representing UAIS this evening is our wonderful teaching staff. Would all UAIS faculty members please stand? Thank you. Tonight promises to be an occasion we won't soon forget. For our graduates, it is the culmination of 13 years of hard work. That's 2,340 school days, if anyone is doing the math. It is the end of high school homecoming dances and powder puff football in the fall. It is the end of student development days, walking laps around the halls with your Ames advisor, or hanging out in a fishbowl, practicing for that next presentation for your class. It is the end of your internal assessments, pondering thoughts for your 4,000-word extended essay, and writing reflections about your CAS project. Graduates, it is the end of the UAIS Winter and Summer Olympics, where you were all vying for that coveted spirit stick and the opportunity for your house to be deemed champions. It is the end of the routine of your UAIS school days. No more A days, no more B days. It is the end of Mrs. Beebe and Mr. Volks asking you that infamous question, where is your ID? Perhaps most notably, tonight's commencement is really more about new beginnings. You will all begin a new chapter. The arduous work has paid off, but I assure you, there is more to come. You will soon learn that the Utica Academy for International Studies is much more than a tongue twister or a long name. It is the place that has laid the foundation for your successful matriculation into college and, most importantly, your journey into life. You will each learn that adulting is really not as simple as you think. But I am confident that each of you has what it takes to master that as well. After all, you are a phoenix. As I gaze upon this group of students, I see more than 97 scholars. 97 scholars who have amassed more than $12.3 million in awarded scholarships, I might add. But I see more than that. I see a group of young men and women who have bonded together to become a family that goes to great depths to do what they have to do and help another person in need. A family that feels pain when another member is hurting or facing adversity. I see a group of caring and altruistic students who have persevered through defeats, difficult times, and yes, even failures. I see a group of humanitarians who have become civic-minded by volunteering their time to benefit nursing homes, elementary school students, women's shelters, children in Haiti, cancer victims, the hungry, animal shelters, and honestly, the list could go on and on. I see a group of reflective young men and women who know that we must learn to fail otherwise we fail to learn. I see a group of leaders who have learned to be independent thinkers and have developed their own ideologies because of their passions. And as a result, they will never accept the status quo when a new path can bring about positive change or new perspectives. The class of 2019, you are a part of a very unique group. You are the 8th graduating class of the Utica Academy for International Studies. Symbolically, the number 8 means that you are the can-do person. You are determined and responsible. As you commence your new journey, remember this: no one can dream for you. Get busy doing what you dream of doing. Just like the little engine that could, if you think you can, you will. Always seek to be better tomorrow than you were today. Never stop trying, even if you must accept that you might fail. There is a lesson to learn, even in our failures. Failure doesn't define you, but how you respond to failure tells everyone what you're really made of. So be strong. Lead with your heart. It doesn't make you weak. People will respect you for it. Remember the words of wisdom and advice that has been shared with you by your parents, your grandparents, your aunts, your uncles, and your teachers. In most cases, they have achieved something that you have not. It's called experience, and it comes with time. They will still be in the wings rooting for you and cheering for you, and they will always have your best interest at heart. Finally, I say this to our graduates. While on your new journeys, surely you will establish new relationships and new friendships. But keep the connections that you've established here, because after all, you are a family. Treasure the memories as you build new ones, because you will learn, like the 7 classes ahead of you, that there truly is no place quite like UAIS. Thank you. At this time, I would like to welcome to the stage valedictorian Isabel Grace Hoffman to give our first student commencement speech. Isabel will be attending Grand Valley State University in the fall. Ladies and gentlemen, valedictorian Isabel Grace Hoffman.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to thank our superintendent, Dr. Johns, the president of the Board of Education, Dr. Robert Ross, the members of the Board of Education, as well as teachers, parents, and families, and of course students, for the honor of speaking to you tonight to celebrate the graduation of the class of 2019. Sometimes there are journeys one makes in life that are so important to mankind that the National Geographic makes an award-winning documentary about it. My dad has been following one such rare journey of a rock climber named Alex Honnold. Alex Honnold is a free solo rock climber, which means that he doesn't use ropes or gear, just chalk and climbing shoes to scale towering mountainsides and cliffs. He became famous because he had a crazy goal. His goal was to climb El Capitan, a 3,000-foot rock face with no ropes. As my dad continued to follow the story of Alex's journey, he kept me updated, and I became more and more interested in this mysterious rock climber. Thus, when a documentary about him was made by National Geographic, my dad and I were dying to see it. Finally, one night, we rented the documentary and settled in. As I watched Alex Honnold talk about himself and his rock climbing, I couldn't help but think, this is not a normal guy. And just as I am forming the conclusion in my head that Alex Honnold is weird, I hear his voice from the TV say that he attended an IB school. Oh, I thought, well, that explains it. And as I thought more and more, it all seemed to make sense. Who better to take on the challenge of climbing a dangerous rock face with no ropes than an IB student? An IB student is best equipped for this endeavor due to the way we have been taught to confront challenges and how we have been encouraged to push ourselves past the limits. The skills and experiences we gained from this program and these people have prepared us for the most daunting challenges in life. The proof is in the transformations of our students. From who we came here as to who we leave here as, for some, is almost unrecognizable. 4 years ago, we stood at the bottom of an imposing mountain, and as we gazed up, all we could see was the struggle we were sure to face. I have to think that Alex Honnold had these same thoughts, however fleeting they may have been. How would we do it? How would we make it to the top? But we, like Alex, had only one choice: to climb. Just like life, there were parts of the climb when it was hard to find our footing, and some stretches that we moved past with ease. Sometimes we were holding on to the smallest ridge in the rock, barely enough to grab, sheer friction keeping us there. But eventually, we arrived at the last stretch, and with all the strength left in us, we pulled ourselves over the edge. Standing and brushing off the dust, we could finally enjoy the view. And from up here, it feels most certainly like we are on top of the world. Looking back at what we have learned from the journey and how far we have come makes the view even more beautiful. However, after some time, we must stop looking down to the ground, and we must turn away from this view, no matter how beautiful. And it is during this turning away that we happen to catch sight of another huge mountain, another rock face too difficult to scale, another cliff which terrifies us and excites us in the same breath. The spark reignites. The curiosity and the challenge are too much to bear. We gaze up once more, up toward the future, up toward possibility, up toward times of certain trial and certain triumph. And we are faced with the same type of feelings as our first climb: fear to climb without ropes, and excitement for the freedom it offers. We are also faced with the same question of how will we do it? But this time, we meet this uncertainty with an answer. We will do it the same as we have done before. We will climb. Inch by inch, foot by foot, one day at a time. The whole time, empowered by the knowledge that we have the support of such an amazing community of individuals. Without these people there to guide and help us, the climb may have been too scary to even attempt. Thank you to all of the incredible students at UAS, my peers, who have taught me more than I can describe, and to the dedicated teachers and staff who have given so much time and effort to help us get up that mountain. Of course, we can't forget the family and friends who have been there for our entire journey, supporting us at every up and down. With that kind of support, who needs ropes? Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, Isabel. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce to you 64 valedictorians and 2 salutatorians for the class of 2019. Students, when I call your name, please rise and stand in place. When I am done reading your name and information, remain standing until the entire roll is complete. I would ask that the audience hold your applause until I have finished reading the entire roll. Valedictorian Sam Mark Saba. Sam will be attending Harvard University. Valedictorian Sam Mark Saba. Valedictorian Jasmine K. Body. Jasmine will be attending the University of Michigan. Valedictorian Jasmine K. Body. Valedictorian Caitlin Victoria Palouche. Caitlin will be attending Hope College. Valedictorian Caitlin Victoria Palouche. Valedictorian Patrick John Peck. Patrick will be attending the University of Michigan. Valedictorian Patrick John Peck. Valedictorian Paul Kevin Hanna. Paul will be attending Columbia University. Valedictorian Paul Kevin Hanna. Valedictorian Samantha Jordan Sinutko. Samantha will be attending the University of Michigan. Valedictorian Samantha Jordan Sinutko. Valedictorian Gabriella Agnieszka Andrzejewska. Gabriella will be attending Central Michigan University. Valedictorian Gabriella Agnieszka Andrzejewska. Valedictorian Molly Beth Duplega. Molly will be attending the University of Michigan. Valedictorian Molly Beth Duplega. Valedictorian Lauren Marie Patriga. Lauren will be attending the University of Michigan. Valedictorian, Lauren Marie Patriga. Valedictorian, Emma Renee Wessels. Emma will be attending the University of Michigan. Valedictorian, Emma Renee Wessels. Valedictorian, Morgan Irene Franks. Morgan will be attending Michigan State University. Valedictorian, Morgan Irene Franks. Valedictorian, Isabel Grace Hoffman. Isabel will be attending Grand Valley State University. Valedictorian, Isabel Grace Hoffman. Valedictorian, Joshua Ryan Skrinner. Joshua will be attending Temple University, Japan. Valedictorian, Joshua Ryan Skrinner. Valedictorian, Karul Barko. Karul will be attending the University of Michigan. Valedictorian, Karul Barko. Valedictorian, Sophie Habashi. Sophie will be attending Wayne State University. Valedictorian, Sophie Habashi. Valedictorian, Trinity Jaslyn Lewis. Trinity will be attending Baylor University. Valedictorian, Trinity Jaslyn Lewis. Valedictorian, Erdem Zachary Ozdemir. Erdem will be attending the University of Michigan. Valedictorian, Erdem Zachary Ozdemir. Valedictorian, Adriana Marie Soderberg. Adriana will be attending Occidental College. Valedictorian, Adrian Marie Soderberg. Valedictorian, Abby Ruth Herman. Abby will be attending Western Michigan University. Valedictorian, Abby Ruth Herman. Valedictorian, Ryan Edward Nick. Ryan will be attending Michigan State University. Valedictorian, Ryan Edward Nick. Valedictorian, Natalia Sarah Pfeffer. Natalia will be attending the University of Michigan. Valedictorian, Natalia Sarah Pfeffer. Valedictorian, Joshua Thomas. Joshua will be attending the University of Michigan. Valedictorian, Joshua Thomas. Valedictorian, Lauren Elizabeth Bark. Lauren will be attending Central Michigan University. Valedictorian, Lauren Elizabeth Bark. Valedictorian, Amy Mary Kiorkaji. Amy will be attending the University of California, Berkeley. Valedictorian, Amy Mary Kiorkaji. Valedictorian, Nicole Renee Nugent. Nicole will be attending Cedarville University. Valedictorian, Nicole Renee Nugent. Valedictorian, George Paul. George will be attending the University of Michigan. Valedictorian, George Paul. Valedictorian, Julia Ubish. Julia will be attending the University of Michigan. Valedictorian, Julia Ubish. Valedictorian, Joanna Rose Boykin. Joanna will be attending the University of Miami, Florida. Valedictorian, Joanna Rose Boykin. Valedictorian, Morgan Christine Aho. Morgan will be attending the University of Detroit Mercy. Valedictorian, Morgan Christine Aho. Valedictorian, Dane Michael Peterson. Dane will be attending a 2-year mission trip to Sydney, Australia, followed by enrolling at Brigham Young University. Valedictorian, Dane Michael Peterson. Valedictorian, Allison Page Johnston. Allison will be attending the University of Michigan. Valedictorian, Allison Page Johnston. Valedictorian, Alan Rujdi Setkovic. Alan will be attending the University of Michigan. Valedictorian, Alan Rujdi Setkovic. Valedictorian, Nicholas Michael Elliott. Nicholas will be attending Michigan State University. Valedictorian, Nicholas Michael Elliott. Valedictorian, Andrew Jacob Gruitt. Andrew will be attending the University of Alabama. Valedictorian, Andrew Jacob Gruitt. Valedictorian, Jillian J. Hanton. Jillian will be attending Grand Valley State University. Valedictorian, Jillian J. Hanton. Valedictorian, Isabel Margarita Miranda. Isabel will be attending Oakland University. Valedictorian, Isabel Margarita Miranda. Valedictorian, Sahar Maria Navarro Ivanik. Sahar will be attending Wayne State University. Valedictorian, Sahar Maria Navarro Ivanik. Valedictorian, Jessica Ann Zelasco. Jessica will be attending Michigan State University. Valedictorian, Jessica Ann Zelasco. Valedictorian Tyler Heath Brownsworth. Tyler will be attending Grand Valley State University. Valedictorian Tyler Heath Brownsworth. Valedictorian Emma Jean Carberry. Emma will be attending the University of Kansas. Valedictorian Emma Jean Carberry. Valedictorian Karen Saba Hussein. Karen will be attending Michigan State University. Valedictorian Karen Saba Hussein. Valedictorian Isabel Marie Bazzi. Isabel will be attending Wayne State University. Valedictorian Isabel Marie Bazzi. Valedictorian Caitlin Hannah Cami. Caitlin will be attending Purdue University. Valedictorian Caitlin Hannah Cami. Valedictorian Sneha Ann Matthew. Sneha will be attending Wayne State University. Valedictorian Sneha Ann Matthew. Valedictorian Malik Nile Mary. Malik Nile Mary. Malik will be attending Oakland University. Valedictorian Malik Nile Mary. Valedictorian Jason Michael Dio. Jason will be attending the University of Michigan. Valedictorian Jason Michael Dio. Valedictorian Maria Jeannie. Maria will be attending Oakland University. Valedictorian Maria Jeannie. Valedictorian Caesar Joseph Manzella. Caesar will be attending Michigan State University. Valedictorian Caesar Joseph Manzella. Valedictorian Hannah Marie Scopus. Hannah will be attending Grand Valley State University. Valedictorian Hannah Marie Scopus. Valedictorian Emma Lynn John. Emma will be attending Utah State University. Valedictorian Emma Lynn John. Valedictorian Scarlett Rose Shaman. Scarlett will be attending Michigan State University. Valedictorian Scarlett Rose Shaman. Valedictorian Joseph Lath Kachachi. Joseph will be attending the University of Detroit Mercy. Valedictorian Joseph Lath Kachachi. Valedictorian Corey J. Reynolds. Corey will be attending Oakland University. Valedictorian Corey J. Reynolds. Valedictorian Lauren Elizabeth Smith. Lauren will be attending the University of Michigan. Valedictorian Lauren Elizabeth Smith. Valedictorian Ariana Lynn Soderberg. Ariana will be attending Kalamazoo College. Valedictorian Ariana Lynn Soderberg. Valedictorian Ariana Isabel Tremenis. Ariana will be attending Wayne State University. Valedictorian Ariana Isabel Tremenis. Valedictorian Emil Barektarovich. Emil will be attending Oakland University. Valedictorian Emil Barektarovich. Valedictorian Nicholas Milan Borchich. Nicholas will be attending Valparaiso University. Valedictorian Nicholas Milan Borchich. Thank you. Valedictorian Nita Marie DeJesus. Nita will be attending Wayne State University. Valedictorian Nita Marie DeJesus. Valedictorian Mahum Khan. Mahum will be attending Oakland University. Valedictorian Mahum Khan. Valedictorian Anna Kim. Anna will be attending Michigan State University. Valedictorian Anna Kim. Valedictorian Thomas Maurice Aridon. Thomas will be attending Oakland University. Valedictorian Thomas Maurice Aridon. Valedictorian Lauren Lambert. Lauren will be attending Michigan State University. Valedictorian Lauren Lambert. Valedictorian Megan Elizabeth Botkin. Megan will be attending Purdue University. Valedictorian Megan Elizabeth Botkin. Salutatorian Mahek Kaur Kangura. Mehek will be attending Michigan State University. Salutatorian Mehek Kaur Kangura. Salutatorian Michael Robert Powers. Michael will be attending Michigan State University. Salutatorian Michael Robert Powers. Ladies and gentlemen, our UAIS class of 2019 valedictorians and salutatorians. Please give them another rousing round of applause. At this time, I would like to welcome to the stage valedictorian Sam Mark Saba to give our second student commencement speech. Sam will be attending Harvard University this fall. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Sam.
Dr. Johns, members of the board, administrators, teachers, parents, and of course, my fellow students, thank you for allowing me the honor of giving this commencement address. First, I want to thank the school board, superintendent, faculty, and staff for all the support you have given for the entirety of our graduating class. We would not have the strong foundation upon which we stand without your help and guidance. Mrs. Beebe, Mr. Vokes, Mr. Layson, Mr. Spear, Mrs. Fitzsimmons, and all UIS staff, thank you for all that you've done for us behind the scenes. Thank you for the late-night email replies, the bright smiles in the hallways, the time spent cooped up in Mr. Spear's office on Tuesdays or at after-school staff meetings working towards the betterment of our school. Thank you for your support, guidance, and wisdom that you also graciously spread across the entirety of UAIS. And most importantly, Mama and Joseph, my gratitude and love towards you is beyond that of words, but I, of course, will try. Thank you for your mentorship, hugs, and unwavering love. You've meant the world to me and will continue to. As a preschooler, many of us were asked the infamous question. I know you've all heard it and even asked it a few times. What do you want to be when you grow up? Before I start overanalyzing the issues with this question, I'm going to tell you some of the real responses from my classmates. Veterinarian, doctor, firefighter, cheerleader, even Pokemon trainer, and everything in between. All fairly typical responses. Yet I, for some odd reason, said to my preschool teacher that I wanted to be a prince. This is no lie. Feel free to check with my mother afterwards. And I mean, who doesn't want to be a prince with their horse-drawn carriages, shining armor, and happy endings? And at that age, I felt that anything could happen. But little did I know how much my future endeavors would change. Fast forward 10 years later to my English class, where we're reading none other than The Princess Bride. My nostalgia went through the roof, of course. Before we read it, we learned of different genres of books, tragedy, fairy tale, etc. With every book comes an ending, however. And we learned of those too. Don't worry, Mr. Newell, I didn't forget them. 3 main endings, comedic or happy, tragic or sad, and a neutral or indeterminate ending. And these also apply to life, although life has proven to be much more complex than that. All of us focus so much on the endings in both life and literature. We're more often focused on what happens next or the conclusion of things, and not so much on the introduction, the little pieces throughout. We're always looking ahead towards the future, and we push those younger than us to do the same with questions asking one what they wish to be when they grow up. Throughout all of this looking ahead, we sometimes forget to look right in front of us, losing out on the present. I think to some extent, all my classmates and I have fallen victim of looking towards the moment we graduate, that being today, for those that didn't know, that we missed out on the now, waiting for the moment to finally arrive when we accomplished our goal and set off to find another. We were, in essence, impatient, pushing to reach our happy ending, much like the princes and princesses that riddled the fairy tales of our childhood and high school careers. Yet the struggles we faced, the students we lost, the moments along our stride through the halls and classrooms of UIS is what makes us the class we are. Experiencing the high school moments, albeit there weren't trials with giants and magic on our journeys like the Princess Brides, my classmates and I, in nearly every way, were princesses and princes, fighting our own battles, yet only in the hopes of making it to the end. It seems we're always waiting for the moment when we finally accomplish our goal or finally reunite with our beloved like the Princess Brides Wesley, and instead of taking the time to celebrate the little accomplishments each day, reflect on what we've learned inside and outside of the classroom, or appreciate the time spent with those close to us, most of us immediately move on to set another goal, losing out on the best parts of our stride. We accomplish and set goals as if they are just a means to starting a new one. But I challenge you all, my fellow royalty, to remember the moments of relief when Mr. Coleman, Mr. Hume, and Miss Stubbs put our freshman minds out of misery and explained the symbol of the white couch in the novel Speak. The moment of pure satisfaction when we clicked that submit button on our last IA with Mr. Layson. Or the moment of sheer joy when Madame gives us our beloved crepe sale. The moments we spent together, all 97 of us, working, fighting, experiencing UIS together, forming a bond that transcends that of bloodlines or physical boundaries, and forming one of camaraderie. For when one of my fellow princes and princesses fall, much like I did along the way, 96 others pick them up and push them to keep going. These moments of camaraderie here throughout 4 years mean far more than just this one day, than just this end goal. Because from this end comes another goal. It's inevitable. But before you reach your next goal, take the time to remember the moments. Savor them, experience them, live in the here and now. Take your eyes off of the foreground and shift them to what's right in front of you. Live for the moments, the daily nuances, the pieces of your life that have gone unnoticed prior. Entirely, I challenge you all to live like true royalty. Royalty that lives in the present, not in anticipation of the future. For the difference between true royalty and those that we've read in fairy tales is that those real royalty live day to day. Live one moment to the next. Alter your outlook on life, current princesses and princes, and become the real kings and queens you were all meant to be. So class of 2019, here's to our happy ending. But even more so, here's to the happier moments that have passed us and to the happiest of moments that will soon come along our royal strides. Thank you.
Wonderful job. Thank you, Sam. It is my pleasure to introduce to you our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Christine Johns. Since 2006, Dr. Johns has provided strong leadership focused on providing all UCS students access to rigorous coursework and advanced career and technical education programs. Growing up in the Midwest and being a lifelong learner herself, she personally understands the importance of education as key in providing flexibility, security, and a better way of life for children and families. Her leading-edge approach to a college-centered culture has shown a 49% growth in the number of students who have enrolled in 2- or 4-year colleges. Dr. Johns began her post-secondary education at the University of Pittsburgh, earning her bachelor's degree. She received her first master's degree from Johns Hopkins University. She then earned both a master's and doctoral of education administration from Harvard University. Dr. Johns has received numerous local and national leadership honors, including being named one of the 100 most influential women in Michigan by Crain's Business Detroit. Please help me welcome our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Christine Johns.
Thank you, Mrs. Green-Beebe, and good evening, parents and family members, faculty, and the UAS graduating class of 2019. I must say, as I listened to Mrs. Green-Beebe read the students who are the vows and sows and announcing where you're going to college, you are an impressive, very impressive group of young men and women, and I know that is because we have impressive teachers who work with our students each and every day. So students, would you join me in a round of applause for your exemplary teachers? Tonight, we celebrate many things. We celebrate the remarkable achievements of UAIS graduates and the opening of a new chapter in their lives. We celebrate the people in this auditorium who stood by the class of 2019 and made tonight possible. but we also so proudly celebrate legacy. We speak a great deal of legacy in Utica Community Schools. We are a school district with very deep roots. Parents, grandparents, and great-grandparents talk with pride about how they graduated from the Utica Community Schools and how they stayed to raise a family in a community that truly values education and cares about their neighbors. I think the young people in front of us tonight demonstrate that. UAIS opened its doors more than a decade ago and graduated its first class in 2012. In this short time, a legacy has already been established. UAIS is unique among international baccalaureate programs in the state of Michigan. This is the only IB program in a public school district that serves a single community. We are not a consortium. We are Utica. We are Utica strong. What unites our Board of Education, administration, teachers, and family members here tonight in this auditorium is the belief in these seniors. We always knew that they would thrive in a rigorous learning environment that by its very nature demands long nights and weekends. You may think after leaving tonight that you have met the last challenge you will ever get from UAS or the Utica Community Schools. It is not. We have more for you. It has to do with the legacy you will create for those that follow. Many of you are familiar with the phenomena Hamilton. In the musical, Hamilton remarks, legacy. What is legacy? It's planting seeds in a garden you will never get to see. If you have not seen it or listened to the soundtrack, I very much recommend it. I believe it will speak to you at this point in your life. What is your legacy? What will you do with the precious time you have been given? Who will write your book? There are generations of students who will follow your legacy. They inherit what you are leaving behind and look to you for the endless possibilities of their future. You may never see them, but they will know you. UAS graduates are leaders. They are leaders in such areas as academics, business, government, social justice, and service. Wherever they have chosen to place their passions, UAS graduates are at the top of their chosen professions. We challenge you to continue to build on this legacy. You will be aided in this path by your liberal arts background. These experiences will be your ticket to mobility in an era of automation, robots, and artificial intelligence. Here, you were not only taught the right answer, but more importantly, how to find it. You've learned to work with others and communicate your thoughts effectively. You were taught how to accept challenges and solve problems, and sometimes even make huge mistakes. Take these skills now and test boundaries. Follow the lead of Hamilton and write your own book. Lead a world where individuals not only accept challenges, but have the strength and resolve to solve them. Congratulations to the UAS class of 2019. It is now my pleasure to introduce our Board of Education President, Dr. Robert Ross. Since his election to the Board of Education 15 years ago, Dr. Ross has honorably served this community as trustee, treasurer, and now president. He continues to support UCS students through exemplary stewardship and his resolute commitment to our mission. He and his wife, Luann, are proud parents to 4 UCS graduates, including one from UAIS. Dr. Ross holds both a PhD and a bachelor's degree in physics from Wayne State University. He is a professor of physics at University of Detroit Mercy. Some of you may have him for class here in the near future. In 2016, he was honored with the Distinguished Educator and Service Award by the American Society of Engineering. Please join me in welcoming Robert A. Ross.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Students, family members, friends, fellow board members, Dr. Johns, administrators, Mrs. Green Beebe, Mr. Layson, the amazing staff, thank you for coming tonight to support this class of 2019. I really have to tip my hat to the outstanding faculty of the UAIS. My daughter was part of the inaugural class that graduated in 2012, and the teachers and counselors at the UAIS changed her life, and she changed and also changed my life. She would not be the person that she is today if she didn't go through this program. If it were not for you, we would be in a very different place, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart. In addition, I would like to ask the friends and family of the students to stand and be recognized, because without you, these students would not have the opportunity to graduate from this institution. Could you please stand and let us give you a round of applause? Why are we here? Well, that's not an existential question, but two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both and be one traveler. Long I stood and looked down one as far as I could to where it bent in the undergrowth. Then took the other just as fair, and having perhaps the better claim, because it was grassy and wanted wear. Although, as for that, the passing there had warned them really about the same, and both that morning equally lay in leaves no step had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first for another day, yet knowing how way leads on to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. I shall be telling this again with a sigh, somewhere ages and ages hence. Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. That's The Road Not Taken by Robert Ross. No, Robert Frost. That was To the class of 2019, for each of you, your two roads diverged in 8th grade. When you made the decision, a difficult decision, a comprehensive high school or the Utica Academy for International Studies, the road you chose was certainly less traveled, and it's also mostly uphill. An International Baccalaureate High School provides a rigorous, challenging curriculum, but also a stimulating learning environment. You engaged and challenged each other, and you wrote. You formed Socratic circles, and you wrote. You performed inquiry-based scientific experiments, and you wrote. You solved mathematical problems, and you wrote. You read a variety of texts, and you wrote. Come to think of it, you did a lot of writing. I can promise you, absolutely promise you, that you'll be glad that you did so much writing. At the university, you'll find students panic when they're assigned their first one-page essay. You'll laugh and remember that extended essay. What did that take? A couple hours? One Saturday afternoon, maybe? A comprehensive 4,000-word research paper is an accomplishment in and of itself. All that writing and research will pay off, I promise you. You engaged in a CAS project, which, if we don't know, is Creativity, Action, and Service, or now it's Creativity, Activity, and Service. I know that it's changed or is in a process of changing. And the purpose of that is to promote self-direction and collaboration. That's also going to pay off. You're going to have many opportunities at the university to work together. You took the theory of knowledge. You understand epistemology. And I'm not going to argue with any one of you because of that. No way. Essentially what you did was complete the first year of university study. You'll all start college with some advanced standing and an opportunity to either finish early, start graduate work, or complete some elective courses. Just find your path and do what you want to do. I won't say when you graduate in 4 years, because some of you will earn your bachelor's in 3, and some of you will earn an MD, a DDS, or a JD, and a bachelor's in 7. Each of you took your own path, the road less traveled by, so to speak, and as the poet said, that has made all the difference. Life is not a race. It's not a rush to the end. We all know what our common destiny is. It's the road that you travel, the journey that matters. Choose wisely and enjoy the ride. Nobody came here to listen to me, I know that. But you are going to want to hear this. The faculty of the Utica Academy for International Studies has recommended to the superintendent of schools that a Utica Academy for International Studies high school diploma be conferred upon you. By the authority vested in your Board of Education by the state of Michigan, it gives this board great pleasure to announce that you are graduates of the Utica Academy for International Studies. Let us present your diplomas. Ladies and gentlemen, the Utica Academy for International Studies class of 2019.
Valedictorian, Sam Mark Saba. IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language, summa cum laude. Valedictorian, Jasmine K. Body. IB Full Diploma Candidate, UCS Advanced Placement Scholar, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language, summa cum laude. Valedictorian, Caitlin Victoria Palouche. IB Full Diploma Candidate, UCS Advanced Placement Scholar, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language, summa cum laude. Valedictorian, Patrick John Peck. IB Full Diploma Candidate, UCS Advanced Placement Scholar, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language, summa cum laude. Valedictorian, Paul Kevin Hanna. IB Full Diploma Candidate, UCS Advanced Placement Scholar, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language, summa cum laude. Valedictorian, Samantha Jordan Sanutka. IB Full Diploma Candidate, UCS Advanced Placement Scholar, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language, summa cum laude. Valedictorian, Gabriela Agnieszka Andrzejewska. IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language, summa cum laude. Valedictorian, Molly Beth Duplega. IB Full Diploma Candidate, UCS Advanced Placement Scholar, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language, summa cum laude. Valedictorian, Lauren Marie Petriga. IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language, summa cum laude. Valedictorian, Emma Renee Wessels. IB Full Diploma Candidate, UCS Advanced Placement Scholar, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language, summa cum laude. Valedictorian, Morgan Irene Franks. IB Full Diploma Candidate, UCS Advanced Placement Scholar, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language, summa cum laude. Valedictorian, Isabel Grace Hoffman. IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language, summa cum laude. Valedictorian, Joshua Ryan Skrinner. IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language, summa cum laude. Valedictorian, Karul Barko. IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language, summa cum laude. Valedictorian, Sophie Hibashi. IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language, summa cum laude. Valedictorian, Trinity Jaslyn Lewis. IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language, summa cum laude. Valedictorian, Erdem Zachary Ozdemir. IB Full Diploma Candidate, UCS Advanced Placement Scholar, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language, summa cum laude. Valedictorian, Adriana Marie Soderberg. IB Full Diploma Candidate, UCS Advancement Scholar, Seal of Global Language, summa cum laude. Valedictorian, Abby Ruth Herman. IB Full Diploma Candidate, Seal of Global Language, summa cum laude. Valedictorian, Ryan Edward Nick. IB Full Diploma Candidate, UCS Advanced Placement Scholar, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language, summa cum laude. Valedictorian, Natalia Sarah Pfeffer. IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language, summa cum laude. Valedictorian, Joshua Thomas. IB Full Diploma Candidate, UCS Advanced Placement Scholar, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language, summa cum laude. Valedictorian, Lauren Elizabeth Bark. IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language, summa cum laude. Valedictorian, Amy Mary Kyorkaji. IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language, summa cum laude. Valedictorian, Nicole Renee Nugent. IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language, summa cum laude. Valedictorian, George Paul. IB Full Diploma Candidate, UCS Advanced Placement Scholar, Seal of Global Language, summa cum laude. Valedictorian, Julia Ubish. IB Full Diploma Candidate, UCS Advanced Placement Scholar, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language, summa cum laude. Valedictorian, Joanna Rose Boykin. IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language, summa cum laude. Valedictorian, Morgan Christine Aho. IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language, summa cum laude. Valedictorian, Dane Michael Peterson. IB Full Diploma Candidate, UCS Advanced Placement Scholar, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language, summa cum laude. Valedictorian, Allison Page Johnston. IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language, summa cum laude. Valedictorian, Alan Ruchdi Chekovich. IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language, summa cum laude. Valedictorian, Nicholas Michael Elliott. IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language, summa cum laude. Valedictorian, Andrew Jacob Gruitt. IB Full Diploma Candidate, Seal of Global Language, summa cum laude. Valedictorian, Jillian J. Hanson. IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language, summa cum laude. Valedictorian, Isabel Margarita Miranda. IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language, summa cum laude. Valedictorian, Sahar Maria Navarro Ivanik. IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language, summa cum laude. Valedictorian, Jessica Ann Zelasco. IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language, summa cum laude. Valedictorian, Tyler Heath Brownsworth. IB Full Diploma Candidate, UCS Advanced Placement Scholar, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language, summa cum laude. Valedictorian, Emma Jean Carberry. IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language, summa cum laude. Valedictorian, Karen Sabah Hussein. IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language, summa cum laude. Valedictorian, Isabel Marie Bazzi. IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language, summa cum laude. Valedictorian, Caitlin Hannah Cami. IB Full Diploma Candidate, UCS Advanced Placement Scholar, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language, summa cum laude. Valedictorian, Sneha Ann Matthew. IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language, summa cum laude. Valedictorian, Malik Niall Mary. IB Full Diploma Candidate, UCS Advanced Placement Scholar, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language, summa cum laude. Valedictorian, Jason Michael Deal. IB Full Diploma Candidate, Seal of Global Language, summa cum laude. Valedictorian, Maria Genie. IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language, summa cum laude. Valedictorian, Caesar Joseph Manzella. IB Full Diploma Candidate, Seal of Global Language, summa cum laude. Valedictorian, Hannah Marie Scopus. IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language, summa cum laude. Valedictorian, Emma Lynn John. IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language, summa cum laude. Valedictorian, Scarlett Rose Shaman. IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language, summa cum laude. Valedictorian, Joseph Lath Kachachi. IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language, summa cum laude. Valedictorian, Corey J. Reynolds. IB Full Diploma Candidate, UCS Advanced Placement Scholar, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language, summa cum laude. Valedictorian, Lauren Elizabeth Smith. IB Full Diploma Candidate, Seal of Global Language, summa cum laude. Valedictorian, Ariana Lynn Soderberg. IB Full Diploma Candidate, UCS Advanced Placement Scholar, Seal of Global Language, summa cum laude. Valedictorian, Ariana Isabel Tremanes. IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language, summa cum laude. Valedictorian, Emil Barakovich. IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language, summa cum laude. Valedictorian, Nicholas Milan Borchich. IB Full Diploma Candidate, UCS Advanced Placement Scholar, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language, summa cum laude. Valedictorian, Nita Marie De Jesus. IB Full Diploma Candidate, Seal of Global Language, summa cum laude. Valedictorian, Maham Khan. IB Full Diploma Candidate, Seal of Global Language, summa cum laude. Valedictorian, Anna Kim. IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language, summa cum laude. Valedictorian, Thomas Maurice Eridan. IB Full Diploma Candidate, Seal of Global Language, summa cum laude. Valedictorian, Lauren Lambert. IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language, summa cum laude. Valedictorian, Megan Elizabeth Botkin. IB Full Diploma Candidate, UCS Advanced Placement Scholar, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language, summa cum laude. Salutatorian, Mahek Kaur Kungura. IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language, summa cum laude. Valedictorian, Michael Robert Powers. IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language, summa cum laude. Oke Ogane Gift Amua. IB Full Diploma Candidate, Seal of Global Language, magna cum laude. Nicholas Randolph Battaglia. IB Full Diploma Candidate, Seal of Global Language, magna cum laude. Yeah, Megan Ray Burnett. IB Full Diploma Candidate, Seal of Global Language, magna cum laude. Matthew Joseph Britkowski. IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language, summa cum laude. Gabrielle Rose Buscemi. IB Full Diploma Candidate, Seal of Global Language, summa cum laude. Selena Marie Kambari. IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language, magna cum laude. Kaylin Emily Catoni, IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language, magna cum laude. Jamie Faye Ciasico, IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language, cum laude. Ella Jodelle Consiglio, IB Full Diploma Candidate, Seal of Global Language, summa cum laude. Willow Sloan Duncan, IB Full Diploma Candidate, Seal of Global Language, cum laude. Hannah Danielle Mary Elizabeth Farmer, IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language, magna cum laude. Gabrielle Marie Fife, IB Full Diploma Candidate, Seal of Global Language, magna cum laude. Dylan Singh Heer, IB Full Diploma Candidate, Seal of Global Language, summa cum laude. Alexandra Makrevsky, IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language, summa cum laude. Graham Everett Mason, IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language, summa cum laude. Maya Ashley McQuiston, IB Full Diploma Candidate, Seal of Global Language, magna cum laude. Austin Joseph Matlock, IB Full Diploma Candidate, UCS Advanced Placement Scholar, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language, summa cum laude. Ray Elizabeth Owens, IB Full Diploma Candidate, Seal of Global Language, summa cum laude. Alexander Michael Peck, IB Full Diploma Candidate, Seal of Global Language, magna cum laude. Garrett William Pfeiffer, IB Full Diploma Candidate, Seal of Global Language, magna cum laude. Cameron Marie Pugh, IB Full Diploma Candidate, Seal of Global Language. Rowan Walid Saudi, IB Full Diploma Candidate, Seal of Global Language. Dominic Joseph Serra, IB Full Diploma Candidate, Seal of Global Language, summa cum laude. Adele Patricia Sievert, IB Full Diploma Candidate, Seal of Global Language, summa cum laude. Arthur Staroska, IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language, summa cum laude. Ishika Sundar, IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language, magna cum laude. Devendra Yogesh Tambat, IB Full Diploma Candidate, Seal of Global Language, magna cum laude. Neville Thomas, IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language, magna cum laude. Caleb Vincent Vandermas, IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language, magna cum laude. Elizabeth Janelle Voitis, IB Full Diploma Candidate, Seal of Global Language, magna cum laude. Garrett Alexander Walagora, IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language, summa cum laude.
Thank you so much.
Please, a round of applause for our graduating class of 2019 of the Utica Academy for International Studies. This class has been really outstanding. Once again, just a reminder, $12.3 million in offered scholarships. That's pretty amazing for 97 graduates. That is very, very outstanding. So seniors, you're not free just yet. Your journey is almost complete. You have had your name called, you've walked across the stage, and you've been given your diploma. But we have one last thing to do to make it official, and it is the tassel ceremony. Currently, your tassel sits on the right side of your cap, representing your journey through UAIS. Seniors, take hold of your tassel in your right hand, which represents your freshman year and your sophomore years. You came to UAIS with dreams and aspirations and ready to take your rightful place to begin your journey to excellence. You met new friends, experienced new traditions, you became a part of the culture of UAIS, and we appreciate what you've contributed to our building. Now move your tassel to the center of your cap. This movement symbolizes your junior year. You gained confidence, shared in victories and challenges, and supported each other. You officially entered the diploma program, and you were met with new challenges, more demands. CAS and extended essay would become daunting tasks that you have now mastered, and they have become rewarding experiences. Finally, move your tassel to the left side of your cap. This represents your senior and final year. As seniors, we ask that you be leaders individually and collectively. You completed your requirements. You worked hard to get to May to take your IB exams, and you made your college decisions along the way. So as we complete the move of your tassel, so ends your 13-year journey and your time as a student at UAIS. I challenge you to never forget what you have learned, to never forget and cherish forever the memories you will take with you. Regardless of where your journey's next steps take you, always remember, you were and always will be a phoenix. Congratulations, class of 2019. What an exciting night. Graduates, please stand and let the recessional begin. Parents and guests, I ask that you remain in your seats until all of our graduates have exited the stage. You may meet up with your graduate in the lobby of the Performing Arts Center. We thank you so much for coming and sharing in our celebration tonight. Mrs. Hofer, please strike up the band.